Dire team ban.
Nah.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban.
Nah.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Alright, cool. Hello, good day everyone. If y'all could hear me, welcome to the
10 seconds
ESCL Grand
remaining.
Finals Round 2 game between Buggy and
5
Nuclear Launch
seconds
Detected.
remaining.
Sorry about the noise. I have lots of bottles of water because I'm going to definitely need it for this game.
Reserve time.
This is round 2. Buggy is now suffered their first ban being Earthshaker and Winter Wyvern. Naturally, considering the fact that Buggy usually picks Winter Wyvern as a relatively strong support for their lineup. Now DB's team normally knows that in the early games it's kind of a little shaky in the laning phase for them, but once mid-game comes, surprisingly, they move excellently as a team. NLD, when it comes to farming and ganks, they are excellent during the early part of the game, but as we've seen so far, from when Buggy sent them into losers bracket, they fall apart when the mid-game occurs between DB. Now, sorry, hoping people could hear me. If anybody can, just message me if you can, okay? So far, we see that Leshrak has been picked for the DB team, which is surprising considering the fact that he's relatively banned most of the time. But I think in this particular instance, you're going to find that Nuclear Launch Detector is going to be banning majority of the heroes that they played last game. It's going to be really difficult to find out who's going to be winning this game because I'm hoping that Nuclear Launch Detector has learned their lesson, while at the same time Buggy is prepared to contest or change their meta in accordance with who they're fighting against. Because we know Buggy's versatility and we definitely know Nuclear Launch Detector's aggression. So I really want to see how this team is going to really work out. As you can see, there's a Radiant pick. They've already picked their mid, which is the Leshrak and Alina, making a lot beforehand. So they have two relatively strong mids that kind of even out in essence. Most of their cooldowns are relatively short. You have Dragon Slave and like Striker Ray for Alina that come out relatively short cooldown times. And you have the 3 spells for Leshrak with Split Earth and Lightning Storm that have like what? 4-second and a 9-second cooldown respectively on either of them. Diabolic Edict is a nice spell to take in the earliest, but considering he's fighting against Alina, he's more likely to go Lightning Storm, Q&E essentially. Tidehunter has now been picked for the off-lane, a relatively good pick, but I'm wondering what they're going to be picking for Buggy. Because it's very likely that they could be picking Pyros off-lane, which would be relatively nice, but I think that this time, rather than both teams picking strong metas that they're used to, they're going to be switching it up and playing something a little bit more customizable. because I think that they don't want to be a little bit too predictive in how they're playing it. Once again, this is the ESCL Grand Final game between Buggy and Nuclear Launch Detected 2. This is the Grand Final Round 2 game. Rubik right now being picked for as what? Probably a
Radiant team.
Alright, banning 3 seconds to the start. They ban Angry of the bat, the Farm Lord, the Rat Lord, the Rat Lord, the Blink Lord. And now we have NLD who has attained the ban. I'm wondering if they're most likely going to ban Juggernaut, which is unlikely because Confessor may probably pick up that pick. So they ban the Bloodseeker, which may mean they may be lining up for Slap pick instead. Ban 4 is now in play, and we have Leshrak Rubik still in play. I'm not really sure what they're going to ban, but it could be a Tuskar, considering the fact that Tuskar is one of the strongest Buggy picks that they have, but at the same time they'd rather not have NLD get it too. Because NLD, I think, he gets the pick first this time, as Buggy got the pick first last game.
Radiant team.
Are you hearing me?
Ban.
I'm hoping people can hear me. I'm hoping people can hear me. Please tell me if y'all can hear me. Just give me a message. Anybody, it'll be awesome. Oh, cool. Galaxy Ranger, you're the real MVP. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, so now that we have the Lina Tidehunter and the third pick now for the Nuki Long Detected, and they banned Wind Ranger, which is relatively surprising, but I would ban it too because Pyro's Wind Ranger last game, sorry, from the winner bracket game when they played earlier on, that sent Nuki Long Detected into the losers bracket, Pyro played an amazing Wind Ranger. And at the same time, they're banning almost every single hero there that you could see imaginable that Confessor would play, which is Azim Wahid. Azim Wahid normally plays one of the better carry roles in the team. Normally he's excellent at farming. The last game that you saw in the early phase, Slark had a 3k gold lead at the 12th minute marker over the Juggernaut. But I'm not sure what pick they're going to be making yet next. So I was wondering if it's going to be another support or a carry, which would be really strange because if they pick it too early, they'd be counter-picked. So it's probably going to be another support, worst case scenario. Because I'm seeing that the Wind Ranger has been banned. I said that already. Alright. To explain the Ember Spirit ban, Confessor is normally a usual player of the Ember Spirit and Anti-Mage and the Storm Spirit lineup. Or they pick Nyx. It's actually a very good pick to counter the Leshrak and the Rubik. So essentially just get a huge amount of damage and wipe out that Leshrak before he does way too much damage onto it. Because that's the type of hero that within 5 seconds could at least do about 1,000 damage respectively to a team. Depending on how the splitters is used, but collectively he does like about 1,000 DPS every 5 seconds. He's dangerous. You don't want to mess with that. And that 1,000 DPS for 5 seconds or less, depending on what level he is, comes respectively from just using 3-star alone. He's one of the most absurd heroes in this game right now. He's always been overpowered. That's the thing. He has no real changes to his character, even from the beginning of the game. Like they've done a few changes, but very, very minor. But these grand scale things, his lightning storm still has ridiculous and absurd range, and the splitter finally, actually has a shorter cooldown from what it was back in the old days because it was absurd. It was like I'd have to smoke a cigarette in the meantime while that splitter is coming down the ground. So now that they picked the Nyx Assassin, I think they're going to be spending a lot of time in the reserve pick because they're not really sure how to counter pick that. Because right now, as you can see, the last game was more or less a meta that both teams were familiar with. Now they're just probably going for counter pick plays. They're making custom builds to suit what the situation may occur depending on the lineups. Because so far, both teams have respectively relatively strong heroes as one would expect. I mean, this is the meta lineup right now. Except the Nyx. The Nyx is a rather interesting pick, to be honest. That is a really interesting pick of the heroes that we've seen so far in the tournament season of Dota 2. So it's not surprising that Buggy is going to be a little skeptical as to who to pick. Naturally, I would assume that they would pick Phoenix again because Phoenix would be a natural good pick for this team. The only problem would be that Alina's attack speed from her passive, which is the what's the name of this thing? Fiery Soul, where every time she casts a spell, she gets an increased amount of attack speed. Oh, they picked Clockwork. This is good, a nice initiation. They'll definitely need it with the Tidehunter and to shut down that Lina for sure. So Clockwork's a relatively good pick. Also stops Nyx Assassin from say for example approaching, considering the fact that he can also drop cogs, and anytime he may be coming in for the kill if he gets it right, he could disrupt the Nyx Assassin entirely. So it's just not a bad pick per se. Oh, Shadow Shaman, actually also a great pick. That people are probably seeing they may be probably picking another Slark game. That's just my opinion, but could be possible. Anytime I see that Bloodseeker ban, I'm expecting a Slark. Now, Buggy now has a pick to make, and right now I can't really tell what these teams are going to do, because the last time you definitely knew it was a meta they were both competent, but now it's just kind of in anybody's favor. Anyway, if you have any opinions, just feel free to message me. I'll be more than willing to post up your stuff and make your comments on whatever you post, because I can see messages pop up anytime you ask. Alright, the Juggernaut has been picked. That means that the Confessor has been denied his hero, and he may be picking the Slark again, which wouldn't be surprising to who they're going to ban though, because if I was going to say they're probably going to ban anybody, it would be a
10 seconds remaining.
Oh my god, there's so many characters to think of from. But at least 20 characters I could think of from pool, but if I was supposed to narrow it down, it would probably be another support. So it would most likely be a tanky support. But I can't really think which one I would consider. Would love to see, Ancient Apparition. Not a bad choice, considering the fact that Ancient Apparition would be a good band versus... Actually, would be really good at stopping this team, because if you look at Lena, Nyx Assassin, and Shadow Shaman lineup, it's relatively squish. Just one well-placed Ice Blast from the Ancient Apparition, and that team is pretty much going to be losing its life forever. And considering their lineup, considering the Leshrac lineup, Leshrac DPS lineup, that would be glorious for him right now. Last pick was definitely going to be a carry, that it may be a Slark that they will desperately need, because I know that Confessor really believes in a Slark, and that then is a relatively strong pick. But I'm not sure if they're going to try and do it again. Oh, they do an Ursa instead, which is actually not so bad. A little risky, but I'm going to bite. I'm going to bite, because I actually think that's actually not a bad pick. You can understand why, because you need something that could try and take out that Leshrac, no matter what. That's nice, but Slark will get eaten up alive. So it says new ultimate, which originally used to be in a buff that used to increase your damage by the life percentage that you had, has now turned into essentially making him a tank hero, which gives him a damage reduction for 4 seconds of 80%. So basically he could sit down and eat Leshrac's moves if he wanted to, and everybody else on that team for 4 straight seconds, which is pretty nice. While at the same time, Wizard reduces a legitimately insane amount of damage. If he wants to, he could probably kill majority of the heroes in the Disruptor. Alright, I could see that working out considering the lineup that they have. So this is something that you cannot really say that you could come to pick or predict, especially. But Disruptor being picked is actually a relatively nice lineup for Cats. And who's on it? Smurf. I don't really know too much about Smurf, but I definitely know a lot about Pyro and Kiat, who I would call the Mario brothers of this game right now. After watching the QOP Phoenix Wombo combo playstyle in the late phase of the game last round, I would have to say that's the only way I could view them. Pyro coming in for an early block for the Radiant camp, which is expected, and 3 of the team members are now starting to move from the bot lane into the river down here, probably expecting a Gantt, while the Dire side is coming over here for the Rune Secure, which is just fine. One issue that we may probably run into later on may be the fact that the Wind Ranger, the one danger that we may have is the Shadow Shaman and the Nyx Assassin would be excellent combination to make sure they could put any pressure on the offlaner if they're going to be playing as such, as you can see down here. But the lineup is already kind of strange, because it seems that the Tidehunter may not be going into the offlane after all, and maybe staying bot instead. Many thanks. But it's too early to tell to find out what's going to happen. Starting with the 2 sentry wards, and probably to deny anything. Lena starting off with the Tango, shared Tango, and Observer ward, naturally for his lane, most likely in case somebody ganks and another Talisman. It seems that the Nyx Assassin is going to be top instead to take that sort of experience for another gank for level 6. The 4 guys are here. He may be trying to come in and he takes 5 Carapace. I would probably do that too, because the stun is definitely not going to be enough to stop these guys if he's going to try and contest. So NLD is definitely going to secure this rune for sure. Shadow Shaman's with her, naturally. Shadow Shaman's being one of the strongest heroes, strongest supports in this game, because of the fact that he's one of the greatest disablers in this game. You can essentially take a guy out of a fight if you count down the Hex 3.5 seconds and the Shackles for another 5 seconds. You have a 8.5 second disable for a team. That's amazing. And that's excluding any other support items we have. Alright, naturally the rune goes to the mid players expected. And we have a Tidehunter, Juggernaut, Tidehunter, Ursa, and a Shadow Shaman bot lane. And you have the Nyx Assassin going on the solo tri-lane. Alright, so Lena's going to have a relatively difficult time in this lane, but I think he'll be okay, considering the fact they're both going to be spamming the hell out of each other. They have potion granted, considering the fact that she will be fighting against a character that can spam the soul out of her. It all kind of comes down to who gets the bottle first, essentially, in this lane. But considering the fact that Lena comes up with a good bit of damage over the over the left rack and an extra 50 range, we can see that it'll be a good throwdown here, especially with these two great mid players. As you can see right now, Shadow Shaman is securing the lane for the Ursa while Sapphire doing this stack because he needs that Blink Dagger and Arcane Boots as quickly as possible. You have Nyx Assassin trying to get as much experience as possible, but taking a good bit of damage for doing that. That's why he has 8 times. He should be okay. Rubik right now trying to see if he can do some stack pulls, which is just fine, trying to make sure that if anything he has to deny, he can deny it on his own. The Nyx Assassin hasn't dropped any wards yet, harassing out that disruptor. Good fight, good job man fighting it. It's a good choice. Making him force him to use his mana and forcing him to right click to death. The sentry wards on him, it would have been okay, but I guess it's to stop that ward there. But the problem is right now he can't really do anything about it, so yeah, dead in water. So this is pre-farming essentially. We're going to check the net worth so far. Expected to be that's impressive to be ahead right now because you're dealing with a Leshrac. But of course it's very early, so they're kind of balanced off. Juggernaut and the Ursa are balanced off. Nyx Assassin still level 1 versus Rubik, who is also level 1 as well, preparing stacks and taking it for Disruptor. So Disruptor is going to be taking the money, and Shenlong will be playing a full supportive role, which is great. Shenlong right now up, good disabled by the Shadow Shaman, a good defensive move by Pyro with using Power Cards, preventing the Ursa from approaching him. You would have to question why they picked Ursa, considering the fact they had to shot the clockwork in it, but at the same time understandable because they need something that has real high DPS. Even if they picked a range hero, there are not really a lot of really tanky range heroes that you could consider. That would probably be the best option for this game. So once again, Nyx Assassin still struggling to get level 1 right now.
Haste!
I'm sorry about that, guys. I apparently timed out. We're gonna first admit, I have no idea why I timed out. Hey, strewn on the Lina right now. I can't believe I timed out. Once again, I have no idea how that happened. I'm a 20 meg line. That's impossible. Lina right now going down full change 192, XP change 315, split between 3 heroes, which is not too bad.
Not gonna happen.
And 80 gold going to the tide for the 4 to the Lina. Once again, sorry about that. Nyx Assassin got a little bit of trouble here. He could be dead. Unless he goes for the nope, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He gets killed by the neutral creeps. He gets excellent deny. I don't think they were expecting that at all. So that's a little disappointing for them. But at the same time, Nyx Assassin's gonna be in a lot of trouble in this lane. I don't know how he's gonna cope, but he has to cope one way or another. Once again, DB Smurf goes back to try and see if he can make some easy cash. Rubik once again getting his levels up. Not enough for boots, but naturally that's expected to be for now. DB Cat right now calling on level 4, Lina of course taking him significantly speed. Well, not that bad in regards to XP, but good enough. Cat right now having to be zoned out because he's taking a good bit of damage from Lina right now. And of course, since he has the bottle first, that's going to be under a little bit of pressure. Korea has not been upgraded yet. Boots are currently prepared. Pyro, which is a given. You have Smurf that's right now currently doing the stacks, and Rubik right now protecting the Juggernaut for now. Professor once again being left alone. I think that the Shadow Shaman right now is starting to help stack for the Tidehunter. Okay, they're coming in probably to do a little gank on the Pyro once more, but this all kind of determines if the Shadow Shaman, sorry, could start off on the fight one more time. Once again, if I disconnected, I have no idea how that happened. Kind of annoyed that it did though, because I really wanted to see how that goes, but they panned off. Back to the net worth. Net worth of 2,155 for the Ursa, which is not that, which is actually pretty good. And he has like about 100, 200 gold lead against the drops, not that bad. Shadow Shaman once again with his boots, Tidehunter with his boots as well. They're both level 2. Tidehunter level 2, and Shadow Shaman should be a little higher. He's got that gank off, yeah, level 3. Nyx Assassin getting actually pretty good. Oh, how's that? Alright, a little lag spike in there and there. Lina securing the lane, getting a little bit more harassment from the Leshrac. As is level 6, can't secure a kill, has no main for rune, he'll have to wait for another minute again. Seems that they're coming in for another gank again, the Tidehunter and the Shadow Shaman on that mid, which is a granted because you don't want to deal with a farm Leshrac. Oh boy, let's see what's going to happen, because I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to rotate to save this guy. Shadow Shaman has to start off first to get that shackles off. Is he going to get it? Oh no, they expected it. Disruptors just in case. They're going to send him back. Oh god, they messed up the guy. They're not going to get any invoice, so they'll have to pull back. Alright, so NLD right now, not missing a gank opportunity. They're having to pull back. Disruptor made a very good call and a very good read in TPing mid. Well done. Shenlong right now trying to see if he could probably secure the 15-minute marker. 15 seconds until the rune spawns in. Confessor getting a decent amount of farm. About 400 gold ahead of the 300 gold ahead of the Juggernaut. And you have the next assassin with, surprisingly, 1,000 gold catching up and beating one of the supports, which is okay considering the fact that he's in the offlane. Because right now the offlane, I would have to give it to Pyro. Pyro's offlane is doing pretty well, but it seems Shadow Shaman's not doing a very good job of zoning him out. That he's roaming more or less. Alright, so we have a Invis rune secured by the Lina. They have no ones in bot lane, so they're not really going to tell what's going to happen here. The Tyrant is going to back off. He's not going to go in for the gank right now, but we can see that Shenlong is currently waiting to help out Cat right now. He has not blown his Invis rune. I'm not sure if he's ever going to, but he's more or less prepared to draw a gank at any moment. With that ward still up, I'm not even sure if they're going to make a move now, because I think that they see each other. Oh boy, this is going to be big. So at least he has that Invis rune, so worst case scenario, he's going to be able to pull off one time. But you still have the issue of this Clockwork who's making absurd amounts of money in regards to being in an offlane. I mean, I have to get in. That's some impressive work there. Alright, he bottles the Invis rune, backs off, saws the gang coming, they can't really do shit about it. But he's going to try and see if he can pick off the... Of course, he's going to pick off the Disruptor when he gets a pick up. Doesn't get it. He does not get it. Dies too far in time. Dies way in time. Team saved by the 3-2 supports on his team. Good rotation by the Shadow Shaman, but just not enough to counteract the fight. If only that Lina got off a Laguna Blade if she had the mana. Fight recap, of course, 9 minus 209 gold for them, but they got a good bit of experience from that, of course. Gold, of course, that's a lot of money going towards the track. He desperately needed. So Cat once again taking a little experience boost in the lane, as well as a very huge gold boost in the lane for 400 leading. Between Nasco and Confessor, you can see the gold benefit deficit has been a little in between. They're both fighting for dominance right now, because I wouldn't really call the lead between either of them. Even though Confessor's on top, 200 gold is not very significant enough to be like, it's just enough to be like, oh, okay, they're both kind of on par. NLD trying to block off the creeps to try and see if he can get that solo experience, and Shenlong maybe coming into zone out again. But once again, Next Assassin is being struggling right now versus Pyro, who's like having a field day. On level 11, boarding to level 8, get prepared to go into ganks. So NLD's Next Assassin under a lot of pressure. Probably Tyrant would have been the best option for this lane, but I guess they made the call to change otherwise. Lina right now backing off, probably trying to see if she can probably stack some troops here, take some money, because she desperately needs it right now. Even though they're both on the same XP difference, I guess that Lina got that little XP buff from taking that stack. We have a preparation for tank here from both teams. NLD coming in for the kill. NLD securing it. Oh my god. NLD coming in once again, Disruptor. He may drop it. He still gets it off. Now let's try to see what he can do something, but he has to get it off. So they get 1 for 1. I mean, it's not bad trade. Rubik dies, but at the same time, they lost way too much for that. Cat comes in, kills the Tyrant. I can't believe it. I apologize, guys. So right now you can see that early game right now by TV Cat, which is really strange to see that doing incredibly well in the early game. That means they've really focused this game, right? Difference in XP. XP per minute. XP last hits, hero levels, gold per minute. I would have to say they're doing pretty well in regards to securing themselves. Check stats. Right now we can see, of course, it's going in favor of Platoon, but plus 15 experience is not too bad. And plus 2,000 in net worth is pretty good too. So they have a very solid lead, but it's not enough to be they're dominating them. But it's enough to cause concern for NLD right now. They could be a little in trouble. Trying to go for a gank again on the Disruptor, but not really getting anything. And especially with that half mana, may not be optional for the health. Anytime he blows 2 of his spells, you won't have a full of Winter Blade. So we have Next Assassin once again trying to get some experience. So we're not taking a double stack there. Getting his items. Face Boots, Mask of Madness, and a Ring of a Quill. Not the best armor, but he's definitely good at team fighting for sure. Ursa right now going to get a good adaptation. Probably considering to go in on the Disruptor, which would be not too bad. But if he gets glimpsed back, it kind of goes all for North. So the Rasta will have to initiate this one. Here we go. Gets it, he gets it, easy kill. Tyrant comes in for the support. Try to rotate and try and save him, but it doesn't make a difference now. The Shadow Shaman pulls out, Tyrant is pulling back, and of course, the Cat and You have Lena trying to push her to get a little bit of advantage. Confessor normally plays very aggressive, which I have to give him credit for. Tyro comes in with a hook, Clockwork comes in, tries to counter him, kills him anyway. I mean, you're dealing with a nurse, you can't just dive in. But it seems that he's going to drop anyway with Shenlong coming in and Cat making his move. But Cat's going to drop instead right now, yep. With Lena dropping with the Juggernaut. And the time of the dropping the Juggernaut again. Juggernaut coming with a double kill. Juggernaut did an excellent rotation, coming to take any opportunity and get some goal, which is a very good sign. So Disruptor comes in, tries to capture, caps the Z Shadow Shaman. That's it. It's triple kill, 1 time for DB Natsuko. Overall, that ends up as an excellent exchange for the Dune Buggy team, with 798 going to Rubik, 583 to their carry. And I mean, Clockwork right now is pretty much sacrificeable. It doesn't really make a difference, because no matter what, he's going to be making money no matter what. Oh boy. I'd have to really say that is impressive. So now the net worth has increased. It's not 2,500, but it's definitely something they can work with. Shenlong right now, I think since now that he has his arcane boots and the magic wand, I definitely think he may be starting to save up for the blink dagger. If not, all the items will be moving towards Smurf. But right now it seems that it's going to be balanced off between both of them. Nyx Assassin and the Tide Hunter now secure the arcane boots, which is granted. Ursa Warrior with his flats, but after losing that fight, I think he's going to be a little bit behind by Chetnek with. Yep, he is above a floor that put him up behind by far. So yeah, we have now a big problem in regards to the Ursa being behind the Juggernaut, which is good in people's plan right now. I mean, 5-8, you can't really go wrong. So they're going to try to go for a push while DB pushes. So it's going to be a little extra. So bot lane's free, Pyro taking a little bit of free farm. He has tons of it, and 2.9k gold. He's beating the Nyx Assassin's lead by far. They're going to make a transfer over into the bot lane, trying to see if they can kill that Pyro, but they don't get anything. It looks like it's going to be up to Nyx Assassin trying to see if they can get that pick off. So they both exchange, they're going to push a little bit, but you have to Buggy rotating and trying to see if they can get the kill. They try to go for the Pyro, but it's not going to happen. Shaman's far too far away. So you have DB right now that could be setting up here for a gap. I mean, they have no wards here, so I mean, if they're supposed to come, they will definitely get it. So you could definitely say that NLD's warding has been pretty weak in comparison to Dune Buggy's, because Dune Buggy's after that first, like, their warding has been on point. So Dune Buggy right now taking their camps in their base. There's nothing much they can do about it or know about it right now, so they're going to pretty ready to take that money. NLD of course farming their jungle as well, and you have the Ursa coming to pick up that illusion, or leaving it for the natural. So he's probably going to farm it. You have Shadow Shaman and Titan moving in together. They're going in for Roshan possibly, yeah, because they have no wards. They're going to go for it, and they don't know. They don't know. I don't think they know at all. I'm not sure they're going to go in for smoke because I'm seeing them gathering, but I'm not seeing anything in the inventory to indicate that. So I think they're going to go back to farming, which is, I don't know what's going on with them. I think they're playing differently from what I saw from before. They're not on point. So DB right now taking a free Roshan, and the rest of the team, even though they're hugging hands, it's going to be a little difficult for them. Lena taking camps and farm as much as she can, trying to get that lead again in the comparison to that Leshrat. But right now, Leshrat's going to be in a 200 gold extra above him. Yep. Actually, no, he get the kill. It's about 800 gold lead right now. And the 1000 gold in favor for the, at least the 800 gold difference, sorry, for the Juggernaut. So yeah, this is looking too good for DB. DB right now getting ready to defend against the push for NLD getting ready to defend against the push from NLD right now. Ah, oh my god, I'm making a mistake. DB is pushing NLD right now, getting ready to push him, but I'm not sure if NLD is going to go for it, so I'm going to back off a little bit, probably to smoke up, because that's their best option right now. Shadow Shaman holding the smoke. They're backing off entirely, I don't know what's going on. Lena right now, they're going to tower apparently. I think they're going to exchange more. So they're going to push mid and they're going to let them take the tower. So it's going to be a trade once again. But I'm not sure if they're going to get there in time. They're taking way too long. So they're going to take that tower for sure. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They're going to keep hitting that tower, trying to see if they get force a fight here. NLD of course does not want to fight because they know they're not prepared for it. Yeah, not out of it. Oh, but they got to kill a Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin gets killed on the clock, but I'm clearly blind. They try to get a pick off with the smoke, but they don't get through with anything. They got the Leshrat. Leshrat gets Shadow Shaman. And I'm sorry that I missed that. Jesus Christ, I'm clearly tired. Wow, I'm on drugs today. Alright, so we have a pick off. They use the good save from the Titan. They're gonna get 2 picks off here. They get 2 picks off. They're gonna get 4. They get 4 characters. Leshrat comes in again, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything. The best is trying to save him, but it's not gonna happen. So he tries to use Scepter out of it, but he's a dynamite. Comes into the Omni Slash, gets out, kills the Nyx Assassin, but it doesn't matter. NLD clearly comes out on top. Confess TPing in, taking out Pyro. Excellent play. Confess with no life left, he's definitely going to take that. That is definitely an excellent defensive play by the NLD team. Not only wiping them, but forcing buybacks and killing them on that basis. Leaving them with a 1,592 gold change and 633. That was not good for Buggy at all. NLD is really looking prominent this game. I have to give it to them. They're really looking into plays. So once again, sorry for missing the last one. That was my bad. So right now you have huge XP difference and probably a good catch for NLD right now that they desperately needed, because in all honesty, their last fight didn't go. Their last fights happened in 2, but they were really losing that early game phase. But now in that game fight, they've made up it big time. So right now you can see that the game is balanced off both in team difference and net worth, XP difference and net worth. So I really have to hand it to them. And Juggernaut right now still having the lead though, but you can see that they can easily relatively catch up. Shaman going bot lane, and you have of course the Nyx Assassin trying to see if we can get that dagger as quickly as possible, because they need something right now to wipe out that Leshrac as quickly as possible. So of course, after you lose that fight and you force a few buybacks, this team needs to go back into farming. So both teams right now are going to be passive, go back into farming mode again. But I think that at some point in time, they're probably going to do a smoke gun once more. Once again, good play by NLD, good paid off. It was a good play, good buyback from the Nyx Assassin. He paid for it, but it was worth it. So we have 3 guys, but they're currently trying to babysit the Confessor guy naturally, of course. Coming in with a Blink Dagger, of course, from that fight. I mean, that's a ton of money they earned. It's a given. Alright, so the game's paused. That means I get time to drink water. And the moment from our sponsors, who is nobody at this point in time. Except I'll probably say, but thank you, GG. Thank you, Trinity Gamers, for organizing the eSports Caribbean event, because had it not been for Ashford and Sky, it was going to be a disaster. Let's be real here. Thank you for pulling that off and actually making it move as smoothly as it did. Secondly, thank you to the majority of the community for coming out, the guys who joined the tournament, that guy who did the networking for the room, the streamers on the day, this guy, hold on, I'm trying to remember his name, I'm a bastard. Team servers are currently down, oh shit. There are definitely not going to be any games, so if you're watching this right now, you're in luck, and that's a good thing that you are, because quite frankly, if you were watching this game, you'd be screwed right now. Alright, so, in regards to of that. So collectively, I would say that we're doing relatively okay, and I hope that people are hearing me and we're still in the game and people are hearing me, because I have no idea. Team servers are down and we kind of have to stay in the game no matter what. Hold on guys, I turned off the fan because it was going to be loud as shit, but I'm burning up here. So if you hear the Oscar fan, deal with it. Alright, so we're back to the game, they unpaused, now we're going to go back to it. Clockwork, of course, going first into the Aghanims. We have the Cloak on the Smoke, probably going into the cave. Naturally, I don't really see if he's going to be building a pipe in this game. Confessor, but once again, I could see that he has Elven skin on him, so I'm not sure what item he's going to get. Juggernaut and the Rubik are going to be pushing bot lane, so I think they're going to try and stick it to a exchange, I doubt. But I think they're going to rotate on that. I don't think it's going to be worth losing that second corner. Yep, they're going to keep you in tier 3, you're going to start the fight. You're going to jump that guy. Oh, big rotation. Big rotation. A Juggernaut of course has to leave. I'm not sure if he's going to get down there alive. Of course, it was the start and he has to Omni Slash. Tanks it all. That is not looking good. Oh my god, that is not good. They get the Shenlong. Even though they get Shenlong, it's not really looking too good. And then the Juggernaut's leaving, but the 2 supports are definitely going to drop for sure. Yep, the 2 supports died for sure. It was totally not worth it for NLD for Buggy right now. But on the plus side, even though it was an 822 gold exchange, on the 4,400 XP change, you could say it did benefit Buggy in a way by Talent away, because all he pretty much hit was 1 support. That's not even worth an amp. And I'm a support, but I'm telling you, that's not worth anything. So Shadow going broke as hell, being the ward boy. Ward boys. Shout out to my supports. Lena once again going to point boost, so that was some easy money there. 4 staff on the Tide Hunter, which is interesting considering the fact that it's 2250, but I guess in this particular instance it's Econ. It's the Econ Blink Dagger. 4 man's Blink. Right now you have the Shadow Shaman broke as hell, which I wouldn't really recommend because it's always great to have a Shadow Shaman farmed, but in this particular instance, it's really working wonders for them right now. So I'm all ears for what they're going to do. You have the Clockwork and the Rubik smoked up. They're going to probably they're going to scout out a little bit, which is a very strange Wombo combo, but I think it will get out some one way or another. Because if Rubik steals something, it should definitely drop on the killers there. Yep, I'm seeing it. So they're moving away, trying to find somebody. I'm not sure if they found anyone at all, so they're probably just going to babysit and cover the Juggernaut in case of anything happens. Ursa right now taking a little bit of free farm, trying to see if they can build a Yasha, of course. And oh boy, I can definitely tell Shadow Shaman's broke, but I wish he wasn't. Tough times, boy. Manta Style right now on Juggernaut, so we have Mask of Madness and Manta Style on Juggernaut, not too bad, but against Ursa right now, I would still say that Ursa right now still has the upper hand, even though goal-wise it doesn't really show itself, but I would definitely say with the 9.3k goal lead on the Juggernaut, even though he has great item builds, the Manta Style is the only thing right now that could basically save him from just blowing him up right now.
Sweet.
But at the end of the day, this is probably still the more dangerous factor in this game because you just jump in and kill anybody at this point. So we have the Titan helping him a little bit of stacking. I wish they did some more ancient stack, but that's just fine. NLD has been playing an amazing game this round. I have to hand it to them. Alright, so we have DB and Long trying to get some experience. We have Pyro once again farming up the lane to go different XP earn. We have NLD of course taking the lead because of that little fight that they had there, the little scuffle where they kind of lost the difference. So it kind of balances off. 1,000 at this point in mid game is not really that big a lead, but something. So NLD's picking up. Not only that, but you have DB. That's even though he is doing relatively well, and of course they took the ancient stack, giving the XP to the supports, which is a given. We have the biggest problem of them. Oh, they're coming in for smoke gun. They may be trying to steal Roshan. Roshan's not up yet. They do a little scout, try and see if they can find him there, which is a very good play. But it seems that Nick Stasson's going to start. He needs to back off. He sees the play. Get 9, disrupting all. Stop the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin's gonna drop this. He's definitely gonna drop it. All comes off. There's gonna be a change of fight. Disrupt this down, and then he's gonna. Oh my god, this is not looking good. You have Cockles dropping down. You have. Oh my god, this is not looking good at all for DD. Not looking good at all. Confessor may be dropping. DD Nas for stuff. Man is standing up, running away, but he's still gonna drop the fire. Oh god, not a good fight for the DB team at all. Well done for the NLD team, turning that around and showing them who's boss. DB Shannon, wow, he's making a good turn on, taking out Confessor from the fight. He's gonna drop for this as well, because he has to get started on the fight. Triple kill in favor for the Lina. Oh boy, that is not good. That is a complete total wipe for the Doom Buggy team, putting NLD in a very huge advantage right now. Of course, this doesn't show the entire fight because there are 2 instances of it. But you could definitely tell if I check the XP charts, that is a huge benefit for them. Lina taking a huge lead even over the Juggernaut and the Leshrac right now. So you have a near 3,000 lead difference in XP and net worth. I mean, now we're talking about a lead. That's one thing for sure. We need the Mario Brothers, Cat and Pyro to pick it up, man, because I'm telling you, Confessor is making them confess for their sins after losing that night. I won't lie. Next right now, try and see if we can look for a pick-off. Instead of going for a Dagon, he went for a 4-star, which is great because that means he has a utility play that can save his allies and himself. We're going to check on the Roshan now, which is going to take a little bit more time, so this is going to be boy, taking that win of the fight has been working on really well for them. Nyx Assassin once again scouting out. He can't really go up on top of this mountain too much, so excuse me. They're going to miss this ancient stack. Probably drink some more water. They're going to miss that ancient stack, that's a given, because that little team fight messed up everything for them there. So now that you have the NLD team taking a very huge lead right now, and even though the Juggernaut taking up, it's coming a little bit behind the mid, it's just fine. He still has the lead over the Confessor, but at the same time, he doesn't have the stopping power right now for it to really matter, so he needs to farm up as much as humanly possible. Because right now, as it stands, Ursa is destroying him. As it stands, Ursa's right now tanking out the fight, and they're going to go for another smoke gang again. It's working in their favor, and I'm not sure NLD would be prepared for it. Because right now, NLD, after losing that fight, I think they're going to play a lot more passive. They're going to be coming into the rotation, moving up here, trying to take out Pyro, which is understandable because Pyro's initiations are what's going to be destroying them if they start fights again. Pyro right now doesn't know what's going to happen. He's going to get blinked on. He's definitely going to get blinked on. It's going to seem to start it off, but Pyro gets the read. He backs off in time. I'm not sure what he's going to do next, but he's hanging by the tower just in case. So you have 4 members of the team checking for Roshan, watching out and denying wards. which means that NLD is picking up their award game, which is just fine. Checking out, scouts out, make sure that they know that they're there. The smoke gang didn't work out too well, and now they're gonna back off. With the Confessor, of course, taking a little bit of experience. Sorry, not Confessor. The Juggernaut taking as much farm as he can, and forcing the NLD team to go back into the jungle, losing about a good few hundred gold after that little downtime of kills, and putting that squad a lead once again. NLD once again with their mid taking a relatively good lead, keeping up with Buggy's carry, which is really impressive considering the fact that Lena has been playing a relatively solid game, especially in regards to positioning. So it's been relatively good. I guess her range kind of helps out with that. At the same time, Sounds of Chaos has been doing an excellent job. We have Confessor in the mid here, and you have DB playing relatively defensively. I mean, after losing those 2 wipes, I think they need to understand that now is the time they need to back off. So, I'm not really sure. Roshan's not respawned, so I'm not really sure they're going to play it off. But I think essentially what's going to happen right now is they're going to try to go picks. Shadow Shaman being, of course, the ward boy for the team, tries to put up a little aggressive ward, which is just fine. And they may be trying to go for the kill on Cat, but once again, nothing to really go on with. And if this has to start the fight, it'll have to be up to Tyler to follow through right after to reset it. Tyler now with the mechanism, which is understandable, which is actually quite an interesting build. He's going for the Guardian Rays. A good choice considering the fact that they have a less shot to fight against. They're pushing up their mid tower pretty hard, giving us forcing them on the style with 30-second cooldown right now. DB right now trying to see if they can wait for a kill and giving their time to farm their Jolene, which is just fine. So they're gonna back off. Confessor's gonna back on bottom lane. You have the Juggernaut once again getting passive farm. He's not really getting anything right now. That'll push, kind of put them at a disadvantage. Even though Juggernaut's still maintaining his lead, it's a little challenging for them right now at this point in time. Shalong seems to be going for his 4 staff, which he needs right now because Rubik got a positioning tool. No matter how great a hero Rubik is, he needs his positioning. He can't get it right now until he gets his things dagger. And as fights have been going, it's not been going in their favor, so they're kind of broke in comparison to their Tidehunter, Shadow Shaman, and the Nyx Assassin counterparts. So Juggernaut is going to farm. Juggernaut, of course, is farming once again. I can see that he's getting ready to build a Basher. Understandable. You need something to shut down that Ursa warrior. Alright, we're pausing once again. Oh, good God, I could use a chance to just not talk. My voice is gonna break. Jesus Christ. Resistant. I shouldn't be doing that, but what? That'll be a talk. That'll be. Oh God. Alright, shutting up. Well, it's good to see that they're both friendly between both Buggy and NLD. This is good. That means after the game that we saw in the tournament at ESCL, it was good to see that they're both kind of friendly with each other right now. Alright, so Necro's gonna go right back right now, and if anybody has any opinions on how fights are gonna go, just give me a holler. I'm all ears. Just message me if you're still watching or hearing me or doing anything in regards to that. Oh God, my voice is burns and pain like it just like drank a bottle of scotch. Jesus. Whole muscle rubbed down my throat. Either way it takes. But yeah, I do that every day for this game, I swear to God. Ask me to commentate this game for like 10 days, I'll damn well do it if I had the voice to do it for that long. So until Confessor comes back, which is either Blink or Flow, or either way it doesn't really make a difference. We'll have to just sit down and pause and probably play some elevator music if I have any. Probably come off like crap though. Good to know that I have music on this computer though. until the game starts, I'm just going to be playing music in the meantime. I hope you guys are not going to be deafened by it. Alright, come back. No more music. Game time. Game time. Alright. So much for that. Alright, boys. There you go. We're waiting for... Alright. Everybody's back. We're ready. Alright, so... Confessor's going back to farm once again. I think he's going to be finishing his Manta style just about now, which is a nice build for him. I would have to give him that. The Manta style right now kind of helps out in regards to stopping any shot spells that they have, but they don't really have any. It's just more or less a save mechanism for the Juggernaut spell or any other area that you can consider. You could try to use it to get out of the Disruptor ult, but it will probably not work at all. All it would pretty much do is just give you like a minor window to save yourself from a little bit of damage, but that's all it really do. So Pyro taking a little bit of damage, the Confessor probably going on a little hunting spree, and taking a little bit of farm, just chilling out, trying to see what he can do. With his team right now farming their own jungle. I really have to give it to both teams respectively because they really know how to farm each other's jungles when the time is right. I really have to hand it to them. Alright, Confessor's going to go back home, get his item, probably, yep, get his Manta style. Oh no, he had it already, I'm an idiot. Gets it already, harasses a little bit, which is unexpected. Shenlong, you know, finally finishing his 4-staff, Pyro having his 4-staff ready, having still to finish his items. I thought he was going to get it first, but that's not going to happen. And Nasco's still trying to finish his Basher, which is a granted given, because in fact you can't really go wrong with invulnerability and random stun from Omni Slash. You just simply cannot go wrong. Let's track right now, try and see if we can get his life back up and try and see if we can farm as much as humanly possible. Because right now, since he has his Bloodstone, you could say that he's pretty much going to be damage fountain for the rest of this game. I would say that when this guy finishes enough money for his Guardian Reef, he should be okay. Lina right now in this, and getting ready to try and see if we can get a gank on the semi-support. And Pyro gets in on NLD. Nick Assassin forces himself out. They're going to start with Pyro. Pyro's wiped out. Shenlong needs to get out of here because Nick Assassin's going to come for him, and the Gyro as well. Sorry, the oh god, he's going to drop. He's going to drop for sure. Yep, he's down. Oh, good save, but he's going to drop it. Oh, he gets out alive. Disruptor comes in with an ult, stops both of them from doing anything. Oh my god, Fantasy gets ulted up. He's going to ult anyway, yeah. Now goes down, but he's going to late storm out. They're going to have to disengage. They have no choice. Obviously, that's what they can't really fight it. Also taking the Radiant, the Aegis crash. Granted, that was not good for NLD right now. Losing one fight, losing that one character to initiate that fight. And Confessor getting the space to take Roshan right now. Confessor going to hide in the bush right now, trying to see if he can get positioning to kill them. Probably going to go for the, yep, he's definitely going to jump the left track off the back, but I think Cat sees him now. Yep, him sees him, tries to back up. Smokes right now, not in a good position. Oh god, he stops the left track. Left track goes down. Left track goes down immediately. There's nothing much they can do right now, they have to pull back. There's just so much they can only do against Anissa right now. This is going to be a very tough game for Buggy for sure, but right now, NLD is taking an amazing lead on this. Juggernaut being forced back in regards to cash, with Lina and Ursa taking a very huge lead. And Thailand are coming right up to him. Ursa's getting probably slapped right now, taking out the Stamina. Dropping him, but now having to deal with an Ursa warrior, Aegis recovery. He's going to blink back on in case he's going to die. He's going to die. He plays it safe. He plays it safe and the illusion just messed up his thing. So he has no choice but to kind of sit back. Good play by the Juggernaut there, and good play by the Ursa warrior who made that play happen. Another 799 goal exchange between both teams. Lina and Ursa, of course, taking huge chunks of gold. Once again, going to the right people, making the right amount of plays, while, of course, okay, we have something going on here. Two supports stopping Confessor from making a move. Cat going on DPS, stopping Confessor, but nothing to glimpses him back. Tries to kill, oh my god, kills the Disruptor. Probably killing the Shadow Charm. Oh, he didn't kill the Juggernaut, fortunately. Shadow Charm wasn't in the fight, sorry about that. Oh god, that looked really dangerous. I would say that even though he lost 193 gold, Buggy came out on top there. Not really looking too good right now for Confessor, but at the same time, I'd have to say that taking out that support and shutting him down was also probably a good play, because right now, Disruptor's going to be broke as hell, under level, under farmed, under everything. And broke supports equal a harder game. Guardian Dreams right now, Thailand. This is looking harder and harder for Buggy, and greater, better and better for NLD. NLD right now clearly taking a very obvious control of the game. 12,000 difference in XP and net, and it's over 7,500 in net worth. You can easily say they hit the 8,000 bracket right now. I probably lost it because of the Ursa death, which is understandable. So both teams are going to go into the passive phase and farm one more time, and probably start another fight in the next. Let's see what the situation with smokes right now. 3 minutes for another smoke if they see it from the NLD side. And nobody else right now has one in storage, but everyone has their respective gimmickes on the Nyx Assassin, the Kite Hunter, sorry, the Nyx Assassin, the Shadow Shaman. Which means you can see some plays happening here. Juggernaut right now having to run away from this team. Glimmer Cape on the Nyx Assassin, forcing the Juggernaut to run away because Juggernaut now has no mana. The Nyx Assassin is burning him out, and the rest of the team's going to go for him. Cat having no other choice but to run away. Lena's going to jump on him and wipe him out right now. Shadow Shaman coming in right behind. Pyro coming in. Need to try and see if he can stop that Lena right now. Yep, stops the Lena. Lena PKPs of all things. Wipes out Cat. Takes out the Disruptor for sure. This is over for NLD right now. This is not looking good for them. I may have to call it because it's looking over. That's 3 guys dead right there for sure. That wasn't even a good fight for them there. That's 4 now. That's 4. That's a wipe. NLD right now securing a confident lead. They are right now comfortable to take 2 towers right now. 12,000 XP difference and over 7,500 gold difference for sure. If I was supposed to check hero levels right now, I know that NLD is dominating right now. In every aspect, the NLD is dominating this game. So Buggy is looking a little in a tippy spot right now. So NLD definitely learned its mistakes in the past 2 games and have now picked themselves up for a great turnaround. Oh boy, these games, too much hype. Oh god. So right now we've essentially seen Buggy stomp out NLD, and now NLD is stomping out Buggy in the mid/late game phases. You see the Shadow Shaman right now is picking up huge goal benefits because he's been winning fights. Leshrac seeing of course the ward plan, pings it out, has to get the other team to deny it because right now I can say that NLD can comfortably be on the aggression right now. Splurf of course denying it, easy 50 gold for Leshrac, has to give it to him. Leshrac needs as much gold as he can right now with 4 gold charges. 4 bloodstone charges. There's only so much he can do right now with Alina BKB and the Ursa with a Basher right now. This is not looking too good for Buggy at all. They'll have to play for picks right now. I'm not sure what their smoke situation is. They have about less than a minute for smokes right now, and they have none on them at this point in time. So that means that we will probably see Buggy, on NLD taking probably that first smoke they see getting ready for another fight just in time. Because quite frankly, with all these leads, you can definitely see it. So DB comes in for the smoke from earlier on, as I mentioned. Of course, as it finished off cool on their board and went for it. So they have to play for a pick right now. If they don't get a pick, or they don't win this fight, that's it for them this game. That's it. It's over. And they're expecting it. Or they see it coming. Pyro goes in, tries to see if he can do anything. Oh, good read from Shadow Shaman. He wipes out, doesn't get anything. But he kind of gets out safely. He may come back in one of. They take out the Disruptor. Oh my god, this is not looking good for DB at all. This is the wipe for DB entirely. This is done. This is done. They need to call it. Juggernaut had to bail out immediately. This is not looking good for them at all. They're not even standing up in the fights. There's just too much damage. The single burst damage is coming out far too strong. Even though Pyro did a great initiation, the rotation, the reaction from the opposing team was just far too strong. 1,068 gold difference. I don't even want to see the XP difference right now because I know it's bad. This is right now definitely in NLD shoes right now. 12,000 gold difference. 12,000 gold difference bracket. When you pass that, it's really hard to come back. 31-13 right now in favor for Buggy. The harder the other team gets right now, the harder it is for Nasco to carry. I don't see it happening. Because right now, Confessor could pretty much jump on a guy and he's dead. And it really wouldn't take that much effort. So, NLD is going to go for the push in mid, most likely. Confessor backing off apparently. They're going to back off. They're not going to try and see if they can do it. They don't want to get this thing safe. But they know no matter what, they're going to have the safe game. So I think they're already going to buy another smoke. They have not considered it yet, they haven't even bought it yet. They know they have the game under control. Aghanim Scepter on the Lena Inverse, Nyx Assassin, and right now I'm going to build his U Scepter as well. Surprisingly, NLD, unlike its usual set that goes full aggression, they've gone into a full-fledged utility build, which is rather interesting. And a force staff being built on the Shadow Shaman, which is a granted because he needs a position to at this stage of the game. Nyx Assassin probably going to do a little bit of scouting now that he's invisible using his ult. And you have the Confessor, as he's going in once again to secure room. Takes the Invis room, blows his buffs, tries to see if he can get a kill in the meantime. He didn't either just go and take farm. Yep, he's gonna probably just take. Nope, he's gonna scout out the damage. And he probably would find Shenlong, but Shenlong just escapes the grit of his teeth. But now showing himself, Confessor gonna turn on a wipe him up. Yep, that's it. You can pick him up when it's not gonna matter. Easy kills, boys. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough for Buggy. I don't know how they're gonna do it. For staff, you Scepter right now finished on the Nyx Assassin and the Shadow Shaman. Oh god, I'm messing up my names now. 36 minutes and 32-13 difference. I am not sure how NLD Buggy is going to do this, but I do know that NLD has this game right now in the bag. And I'm not talking about a saddlebag. Said anything about a saddlebag. Okay, so there's some apparent smoke of deceit right now on Tidehunter for sure. Of course, goes to a little speed buff to get out of the fort quickly. Gets that clarity potion, heals up to get out of that lane as fast as possible. Even though the Juggernaut can't keep up, I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to make a comeback this game. Because I'm just seeing their other team being so tanky. You have almost every hero right now on that team could essentially just be like whatever, so Omni Slash. With we are dealing with Glimmer Cape, you deal with US Scepter, you're dealing with a Force Staff, there's just too much. There's just only so much right now that the Juggernaut can do right now to turn the fight around. In the worst case scenario, he may have to start the fight this time instead, which may not even be a good idea, considering the fact that they have so much disabled. I mean, from Tidehunter's ults like Striker Ray and 2 U Scepters to Shadow Shaman's Insta Hex. So this is looking really bad for Buggy, I have to say that. But it's looking really good right now for NLD. If it comes down to it, all it just takes is one really bad fight of bad positioning, but right now NLD's plays have been spot on. Spot on. So I'm not really sure what he's going to do except by playing safe. I can see that NLD right now is trying to pick up that sword. Nope. He is just going to back off, try to farm some more. Granted, yep, take as much money as he can right now. Shadow Shaman going into the lane, probably find some more wounds. Lena Inverse probably trying to see if he can either A build a Lincoln Sphere, which I doubt it will probably be a Scotty. Lincoln Sphere, Scotty, or a... I really wouldn't see the point in building an Octarine Core on this, but if she does, that would be a rather interesting choice. Someone is going to give it some time to find out, but probably not, definitely not Octarine Core. It's probably going to be a Lincoln Sphere or a Scotty. So once again, taking that Aegis, that Roshan, I mean, there's nothing much that Buggy right now can do to stop them. They do not have a smoke, their smoke's all on cooldown still, I think. Yeah, no, they have one more smoke, but they can't really make an aggressive move and they know it. So once again, you have the remaining team of NLD taking a very huge lead. And securing a Roshan right now means that they are probably going to push with this. And they're going to do a very conventional push. I mean, they can't, it's not possible right now for Buggy to stop them. I just don't see it happening. They have to play really spot on right now. And they have no means of healing except if the Leshrac dies on point with everybody around it. And that's if Disruptor and the Rubik survive the fight to begin with. There's just far too much AoE damage going on for them, and they have no mech to counteract it. So it all kind of comes down to how this fight's going to go now. Instead, it seems that NLD right now is just going to play it safe once again and just farm it up. Juggernaut finishing is Scotty, but once again, it's going to be tough. Just depending on the Omni Slash to end the game is going to be really iffy. Sorry, yawning. Time is it? Once again, it is a little late. It is time to go to bed. But I have to do this, so this is more important. Unimportant commentary, fourth wall. Abyssal Blade finished right now on the Ursa. Ace Rune, probably going to try and get him down for a kill. God, this is not looking good at all. Oh boy. Oh, that's even worse than I thought. He built like guns. This is full-fledged utility disable build on this team. Wasn't expecting a Ginso side of fight. I feel bad for him. I honestly was expecting something different. And now that I know, oh god, Confessor gets a pick off. Of course, on the support, this is a granted pick off. They're going to do some damage to him, but he has the Aegis, so he can fight, he's going to fight. He's going to try and fight the Juggernaut head on himself, forcing bombs, taking out the Aegis, but now they have to back off, they have no choice. And now Confessor could go for the tick on the clock, meaning that they're going to get 2 heroes down. So they're going to push that non-stop. Okay, they have that. Oh boy, it's looking like a stomp, alright.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So we have
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh boy, here
Dire's
comes the push. Yep, they're definitely gonna try
structures
something to
are
take two assets here. Guardian Green's blown, they have no real need to put, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Dire's
The extra
middle
buff armor
barracks
just in
are
case they
under
force them out.
attack.
Taking that mid tower easy
middle
feat,
barracks
taking a
have
mid in the
fallen.
guns easy feat. They're probably gonna go for
Dire's
top
middle
instead.
barracks have
Either
fallen.
going top or going to contest them bot, but I'm not sure if they're going to contest bot. They're definitely going to contest bot. Lina playing very aggressive stance, taking out the ruling one time, just like catching the compressor off guard. But is it enough? Yes, it's enough. Get, oh my god, Jesus out, gets away.
Holy shit!
We have enough support down the let's bypass, takes on the at this point. They have to call it. They have to call it. This is done. This is done. There's only so much right now that the other team can do. But right now, NLD is in their base, which is disrespectful. I don't really appreciate this, but this is disrespectful. I don't do that to people. You just don't. So yeah, they call it. Yeah, this is GG. Call by cap. It's over. That means it's 1-1 NLD. 1-1 even trade off between NLD and Buggy. The next match may determine this. Oh. Oh boy, wow, that was a very interesting. Oh yeah, he's still going. Probably have to drink some tea. A very, very, very interesting gameplay by NLD. Originally known for not having a very strong mid game, turning it entirely around, showing us otherwise and showing me that they definitely have the potential to have a very strong mid lane and giving us a run for a very long night, boys. I am in for this business. the grand final game 3 of Nuclear Launch Detected NLD versus Buggy in GamesCon Trinidad and Tobago Game 3. I am your host, Anareth, along with two other gentlemen. You have Scout, and I have Cyclops is champ from the GamesCon stream all of the Saturday. Now, hold on, I probably have to turn my volume. Granted, you're probably going to get a lot of feedback.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Probably turn on the game sounds and voice work to keep up only. Which is just fine, what should do. Alright, cool. Guys, can you all hear me? Scout? Cyclops? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? Yeah? No? Oh yeah? Guys?
Radiant team pick.
Guys? Hello? Guys? 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 Okay, I'm just here. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on with you guys, but I'm casting on now. So they picked Lena right off the bat from the launch detector. That's a given, because in fact I was there, like, real big meta pick last game.
10 seconds.
Anybody there? Out?
5
Anyone?
seconds.
Hello?
Remaining.
Just tell it to open mic for party, if necessary. If you're not comfortable with it, just take it off. But in the meantime, yeah, open mic Z, way to go, bro. Can't go wrong. Alright, so Buggy picked their Tusker. I mean, the lord of the Tusks. Can't really go wrong with him in this game. That snowball save move is just far too good to be true. I really do think the Nuclear Launch Detector is going to be banning that Buggy meta that they've seen for the past 2 games. So it's very likely that they're going to ban the, as you saw, Shenlong's, they banned Shenlong's Bounty Hunter, and they also banned Smurf's Winter Wyvern. So, not looking too strong right now for Shenlong and DB's team, but in regards to if the launch detected, in regards to drafted, I would say that they were all drafted the last team, Buggy last game. I have to give them that. They all drafted and they outplayed them. I have to give them that. That was amazing plays by the launch detected. Buggy right now in a particular pickle right now, because they have. I know this right now is in anybody's favor right now. I would love to see whose game this is going to be. So far that was game 3, the next game is game 4. The determining factor. Whoever wins this anyway. This right now, since NLD has 1 for 1. I'm not sure if it's best of 3. I think it's best of
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's best of 3. And that means that they have 1 more game to go. Or in this particular case, if Buggy loses, they get a reset. But that's if they have a reset, because right now I know that Nuclear Launch Detector is right now in losers bracket coming into the actual game. So if they win this, they will knock Buggy into the losers bracket. I'm not sure how. Hold on, actually, let me go and confirm with the admins just to make sure I'm not taking crazy pills here. Yeah, I'm just gonna confirm.
Dire team down. Radiant team down.
Oh boy, so sorry about that, guys. It seems that NLD is probably going to go for the same method that they picked with, and Buggy is not trying to see if they can counter
10 seconds.
which is really unique, but at the same time, I think I'm going to go with that Tusk Wind Ranger Wombo combo. Because I remember what happened with that Tusk that they played last game. Oh wait, you have your mics working? Hello? Hello? Okay. So, Tusk Wind Ranger, Thailand Selena. I haven't done any drafts, bans, or picks analysis yet. But so far,
10 seconds
Nuclear Launch Detector is trying to ban everything right now that they've experienced in Buggy. So everything in regards to their meta, from the Gyrocopter to the Bounty Hunter and the Winter Wyvern, they're just removing entirely. Earthshaker, Storm Spirit are also part of NLD's usual players. So right now, they're forcing NLD to keep the replace out here protection. Now we know that Chen's Tuskar is going to be amazing this game. Sure. The question is he going to really get the chance to save people when he's going to be able to do some moves in regards to
10
title
seconds
dissolve and when needed
remaining.
dissolve? Because there's a split-second narrow gap where you could save
5
somebody from getting
seconds
killed from Laguna Blade.
remaining.
Because Laguna Blade has a time limit to reach somebody. Even though the animation
Reserve
comes off
time.
and hits someone, there's an animation travel cast time for the damage to reach the target. So if Tuskar gets his snowball right, he could negate the damage of the Laguna Blade, which would be amazing. But at the same time, it's really hard to pick up. It's an extremely narrow window. Also, it'll be really easy for him to pull away the title dissolve if he gets the snowball in time and save some allies, which would be pretty nice. But in most circumstances, it's all very
Radiant
situational and very
team
out of the way.
pick.
So we see the disruptor ban from the Doom Buggy team, which is really strange because in fact they were the ones that picked it. And a Bloodseeker ban. It seems that nuclear launch detected simply cannot handle Bloodseeker. So it would be interesting at times if Doom Buggy actually tries to go for the Bloodseeker pick at time, just in case they try if they see it in game. Give me a second, guys.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so also by Galaxy
Reserve
Rangers
time.
5, that's great. That means that the launch detective has another game to win and then they win the show. But I'm not sure if this is grand finals and if there's a reset. That's the one fact I'm not familiar with. Because if NLD is coming out of losers bracket and they win, that means they get a reset and they have to play another 2 games again, which means. But since it's best out of 5, it's most likely just going to be this is going to be it. Which is fine with me. My foot is dying.
10 seconds
My god, if they
remaining.
did so many games tonight, I'd die. So which
5
doctor?
seconds.
This is
Yo,
the
anybody
next
hearing
thing,
me?
Because
Apex?
yes, we're hearing you. We're hearing you.
Tachi?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Reserve time.
Yeah, hearing you.
No?
Yeah. And for some reason he doesn't hear us. Jesus
Reserve
Christ.
time.
Hold on.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, so after that, Jesus Christ, so we see Lena Tyler, the Slark picks once again, Tusk, Wind Ranger, Wind Doctor. So NLD is going to take the risk once again with the Slark one more time. Now, as we saw in the last
10
2 games,
seconds
one game
remaining.
before, the Slark has been rather impressive. He
5
takes an
seconds
amazing goal,
remaining.
but I'm not really sure how it's going to play out this time. Because it seems that they're going to try and see if they can go with the old build they had last game, the Lena Tidehunter. Try and see what they can happen, because those are 2 playmakers right now for the team that they have. But I'm not sure who they're going to send Lena to lane against, because Lena, right now at this point in time, it's probably one of the harder characters to lane against, as you saw earlier on with the Lena Tormented Soul Warm, with the Lena Tormented Soul lane versus. It was pretty hard for both characters to fight each other. It just kind of came down to who could burst who first. So 4 bands each, and right now I'm not going to be sure what hero they're going to pick next, because 2 of the strongest heroes that they're known for. Dragonite actually is not a bad pick. Yeah, we're hearing you. Just barely, because you're not really saying much. Let's make some changes. Audio, master volume down, game volume down. So there's not really a lot of
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, you guys are finally speaking. That's
Reserve
great.
time.
Wonderful. I think Dragonite's a good pick. It's the only thing that I'll have is that he needs a lot of money. He's very item dependent. He's a very item dependent hero. Nah, can't be a mid Dragonite versus Alina. That's gonna be destruction. Like Dragonite's not gonna get any farm. Dragonite's gonna be just focused on way to hell, and he's gonna be broke all game. While Slark just free farms like crazy. They'll have to create a really strong game where the Dragonite gets tons of room, or something just to get that farm. And with a tight end game, that's not gonna happen. Because as it stands, with the title 10 game,
Spirit breaker.
the possibility of them getting, oh my god, they're trying to make sure they have a very tanky lineup.
If you guys hear me, I'm gonna relog and see if that works. To like fix it, go ahead and even.
Jesus Christ. I don't know how he does this. Like every time, it's like the second
10
time.
seconds remaining.
It's like the second time he's had problems. I don't get it.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but he's re-logged in, so I'm kind of like, is he
Reserve
just
time.
changing his settings on his computer or something? I don't really know. Okay, they're taking it.
Let's see what the draft gives us so far.
I would have to say that Dragonite's an interesting pick, but I'm kind of questioning how it's going to play off. Because, I mean, it's a good pick for Slock, because they have like a lot of disabled for Slock. But it's just that the survivability for Wind Ranger and Witch Doctor played into question with so much, basically, hero killers involved. Because when you're dealing with Slock, Spirit Breaker, and Lena, I really find Witch Doctor's going to have a very challenging time this game.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, you have to just wait for when everything's down. Everything has to be down. Witch Doctor right now to make a play. That's how it's pretty much going to be.
Reserve time.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just that when you deal with Spirit Breaker, Slock, and Lena, those are like 3 characters who just walk off the floor with Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor can handle his stories, but he's going to be really tough there. So they ban Lich. I mean, not bad ban, considering the fact that I think it's stop any denies and pretty much lane control, which is okay. But a strange ban. It was more like an awkward ban. They banned the TA because that's Cat's most played and probably most favorite hero right now that he could probably counter the Lena. The only other option I can think about they could probably play is a Viper perhaps. And so Viper may be a little challenging.
Razor.
What do you think?
I'm trying to wrap my head around.
Oh, Razor.
Pick.
Playing what?
Razor's most likely going against Cat.
I think I can understand the draft better.
The Cat's most likely drafting for the team,
I
but
think Razor win mid.
yes, Razor's mid now.
I'd say playing Wind Ranger or playing
And
the support and Witch Doctor.
I'm not too sure about that. I think Wind Ranger may be playing the safe lane. If not,
10
because Wind
seconds
Ranger with Pyro
remaining.
always plays the off lane regularly, it would be. I think it would be really hard in
5
this game to
seconds
play off lane.
remaining.
But I can understand why. You may be right on the off lane Wind Ranger. Yep, you're right on the off lane Wind Ranger. It's Pyro playing it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Shenlong Smurf on the usual support roles. Pyro on off.
I think Dragonite is mid though.
Oh boy, because a cat, right?
Not really because of Cat, they could keep it up, but at the same time, I think it probably could be a mid.
Their Spirit Breaker hasn't picked yet. Oh, sorry. Yawning.
I see you fighting the human, yes, I know. I do it tell us.
Boy, I haven't dude, it's been work, school. It's fun.
10 seconds remaining.
And after that, after this is done, I have more work to do tonight, which is both schoolwork and
5
work.
seconds remaining.
So yeah, fun. So it's a 2-boy, eating away our life, boys. Alright, so pause came from NLD side, I think. Yep. We're gonna wait a while. Oh, sorry. So we're gonna wait a while. How do you think of the draft so far for NLD? Because I think NLD's draft is strong once again. Hello?
I'm hearing you. Yeah, from watching the tournaments before, the execution of NLD, but some of these heroes are really good.
Yeah, boy. NLD's execution and drafting right now, after the last game they lost, has been kind of spot on. They've always included, they're now including from now on, a Lion or Shadow Shaman in their builds. They're looking for that one disabler guy, or that one guy who has burst damage. I don't think they knew that the Shadow Shaman didn't really serve that much of a purpose last game, so I think that's why they switched it. So they definitely switched it now. So they're gonna go bot and try and see if they can secure bot rune. Yeah. Cat's going mid? Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. That is going to be tough. I'm not even sure how that's going to happen, but I can see that he...
When he crashed,
Yeah, go ahead, say again.
when he crashed at now, I think people had tried the advantage. Use the Dragon Knight in the middle, but because the Dragon then spreads.
I mean, it's a nice...
It
It really is effective, eh? But you see the lineup they have, boy? It's gonna be hard to say. Alright, so they're coming in for the early gang. They're gonna stop Swerve. They're coming in for a gank here. Gush on the top on the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's finally takes cash. Oh, dear God, he doesn't take enough damage right now. I think they're gonna back off, yeah. They're gonna try and, yep, they have to back off. They're gonna kill Swerve. They're gonna try and kill Swerve. Yep, they get the first blood.
This one's gonna be a scorcher.
Yeah, Witch Doctor dies there. That's a given. As he started, like, you know he was gonna die there. So that was a huge XP boost for the, oh boy, that's a real big XP boost right now for the
battle begins.
Lena. And now that she's gonna get ruined, that's like level 2 one time. Level 2, yeah. That's big. That's very big. That's really big. They both get boundary runes. Oh god, that's huge. By the way, this stupid glitch is occurring. Oh, no idea why. Yeah, there's a stupid glitch going on where I can't really select the heroes that I want to select, which is pretty weird. Hold on now. Settings. Since this Dota Reborn buff has come out, I kinda hate this crap. Yeah, since Dota 2 Reborn came out, it's been, I won't lie, I was kind of skeptical about what they were complaining about, but now that I'm experiencing it myself, I understand exactly what they're complaining about. This is not, because I'm trying to select certain heroes and I'm not able to see what they have. It takes a while. So with Doctor right now is being very aggressive, going up right in front of the Spirit Breaker, taking a good bit of damage. Nasco right now trying to get a little bit of farm off naturally. Spirit Breaker of course taking a good bit. Why is it messing up so much? Are you selecting characters too? What the hell is going on? That is pretty strange. Like the instance I'm trying to select a Wind Ranger and I'm not really getting to see what she has, which is kind of odd. So I'll have to try and see if we can make do with that. Dota 2 boys. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect real quick, okay?
Because I am not controlling the camera at the moment.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm not really getting an option right now to select the heroes that I want to see, so I don't really get to see the item choices that they have, which is kind of strange. That's really odd for Dota 2 to have that little issue. So spectator-wise, it's not very good, but I'll have to make it work. I won't be able to see any items that they have. Just try to see if we can keep the eye in the action, guys. Wind Ranger getting a good bit of experience in the top lane. Hold on, I'll have to pull up the menu since I can't really see. God damn it. Wind Ranger's still getting, no, she hasn't gotten any.
Very deep snowball in mid though.
Yeah, of course they have to get a deep snowball. They have to make sure they get that advantage against the yeah, good save. They had to get the advantage back from Lilina. Lilina's taken huge advantage. River came into the fight, but not really to get anything else right now. Lina having a very huge advantage, having the early bottle and forcing Cat right now to be broke. You know, Cat got his bottle, he's still kind of very underlevel in comparison. Very underlevel in comparison. Nasco taking a good bit of farm bot lane, Wind Ranger securing a good bit of experience. And in regards to net worth, you could definitely say that the Lina and the Slock are on top once again. Confessor on Slock, and we've seen from the game from before the last game that his Slock has an amazing farm potential. So they can't really let that play around. Once again, Wind Ranger trying to see if he can get as much experience as possible. Nasco trying to see if he can harass a little bit, get some cash. Taking the static link, forcing this guy probably to charge in a while because he's taking a ton of damage. Alright, so that means he's gonna get a little easy time to last it there. Cat under a little pressure, but I think he's holding his own right now. The regen boost is gonna help him out. Once again, guys, I would check his skills and his items, but I can't. So all I can really do is click and hope for the best. Right, he has a regen in his bottle, he's fine. Hopefully. Alright, Shenlong right now, can't really tell what he has, waiting for that to load up. When that does, I'll let you know. Smoke of Deceit on the Tidehunter means that he's probably going to wait for a gang. Almost a kill on the Spirit Breaker. I'm ashamed that he didn't get it. Good job.
I was getting some feedback before, but I think I'm still getting it. It's kind of annoying.
Hold on.
Dire's
And now?
tower is under
Try now.
attack.
Try now. Any feedback? Yeah, the feedback should be a little significant. Feedback's a lot better now, right? Alright, you have a fight going on mid. They're gonna take out Cat down. They lost them mid. We have Tusker coming in for the kill. Can't really get off the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker may try to come in for bash. Stuns him for extra damage. I don't think he's gonna get it. Yeah, he gets him. But I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to live through this. He has the bot. Gets the bot, but he dies anyway. Gets a double kill for the Lena. Lena taking a excuse me, very huge lead now. A 1500 gold difference in comparison to the rest of the team. We're stuck on 2.1k gold. Oh boy, does not look too good for the Buggy from the early game, so this is a little surprising. So we have to wait for late game to see what the difference could be so far. Of course, we have the Tusker trying to secure wards right now. The Razor trying to farm as much as he could, but he's still way behind in comparison to that of Slav. Slav has so much space. There's so much space. I don't even know how he makes that much money. I really don't. Lena right now, even though that 3,100 gold difference is making a huge play right now, it's kind of hard to see how this game is going to go. They tried to go for the kill on the Spirit Breaker, but I think they'll have to wait again to try and see if they can do anything about that. They could be going for the kill here on DB, but they're going to back off right now, forcing Cat to buckle up again and probably come back for the farms. They're being very aggressive on their mid. Cat really can't take these ganks, and even though they have a witch doctor, Tusk can't really leave the Razor alone for too long, even though Razor Spirit Breaker could kind of take him on if he wanted. How do you feel about this game so far, bro?
Oh, look at it go!
Dire's bottom tower has
Endurance run!
Wait, we have a kill going on here. They're gonna get the Spirit Breaker. They're gonna get the Spirit Breaker. Yep, they got the Spirit Breaker. NLDv2 going down, getting a kill from the Tusker, the Snipe, the Witch Doctor, and the Razor. That is a 42 XP difference and 372 gold. And a tower, and that was an early push, which is understandable. They need the money right now because Cat is struggling in the lane and they need every advantage they can go. Say again, bro. Sorry, that had to be said. Oh man, totally true, bro. I won't lie. This game's gonna be real tense. Hold on now. Try to get my head. Shit, I was looking for headphones at the time. Razor get to wear the skin of his life. Shalom's gonna drop though. Yeah, Shalom's down. So both they get away. You're taking a very close lead. That snipe shot missing. Man, this Dota game is real strange. Just all that's happening weird. Facebook's right now on the win range up. We have the Tusker buying some mods and more smokes. DB Cat using his ult. I'm bottling up again, but he's still really broke. Oh my god, the lead is absurd right now. That is hard to keep up with. I can't even imagine what Cat must be going through right now because both their mid and their carry right now have a very solid lead over almost everybody right now in Team Buggy. Yeah, say again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I was saying that his Shadow Blade made the more expected choice, but if he goes the Blink, that would be actually a very good choice. Because versus this lineup, he may have to consider it. Drain him out. Nope, leaves him alone. Fight going on bottom lane. I'm sorry that I missed it. Spirit Breaker just rolled over the Wind Ranger with the Tidehunter. Yep. What's it? Nah, it's actually Lena that wiped them out, sorry.
Dire's
Really slow tonight.
structures are fortified.
Granted he's only level. I think he's gonna make it up relatively quickly. Yeah, I've seen mid. They're gonna charge him. DB Smurf is gonna get charged first. Snowball coming into play, disabling right now the Spirit Breaker. Taking out the Wind Ranger for sure. Wind Ranger comes down. Cast comes down once again. So the Dragon Knight can't really do anything because he has no mana, so it's gonna be an engagement. It's just gonna be an exchange, but not a very good one. Losing a full support for a offlane is a good trade, to be honest. Yeah, the gold change was 219. And essentially giving more to the
tower is under attack.
more to the NLD side than for Buggy. It's a good trade. I could see some stacks there for the Tide Hunter, so Tide Hunter's more or less prepared. Even though he's under level right now, he's gonna make it up in no time whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, of course, that's a given. You're gonna get it. So right now you can see that Tide Hunter's going to be taking his stack, giving the XP as well to the Lena, for sure.
Illusion.
So even though he's broke, he's going to get his arcane boots from this. Oh no, he's going to give everything to the Lena instead and just suck the experience, which is just fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Track and shell. That's granted if the game goes in favor for him to get the farm, because right now as it stands, Lena has a use of ability. I think that she's going to try and get something. Nope, the cancels the TP instead, so she doesn't get anything out of it. Lion's going to stack the engines for them. You have Slark free farming up top. I don't want to see his net worth right now. Yeah, it's absurd, and so is Lena's right now. Lena has like a 1.2k difference, right? 1.3k advantage over the Dragon Knight and a 1.7k advantage over the Razor. So yeah, it's tough. A guy may be happening here. Lena's winging top river.
Is under attack.
Yep. But it's not going to work in favor. They're going to drop him. Yeah, they're going to drop him. It was probably to save the It was probably to save them. That's why he had no choice. So you can see that Buggy this game is being very aggressive. Yeah, so you can see that Buggy is being very defensive this game. They have no choice because the end truly that. Huh? It would be a good option, but worst case scenario with a silent stick, all she can do is just wind stick it. That's the thing. She may just end up wind sticking it. So anytime she gets silenced, she'll just wind stick it out. But if he starts building it, it would be impressive. Once again, I can't really see their items to know what they're going to build. That's the frustrating thing. Lena invis, that means they're going to probably start on that Tusker. As you can see that she's playing really aggressive, so she's going to probably lead off with her US
Tower is
Scepter.
under attack.
So she could probably just, she doesn't really need to. Shadow Blade on the Slark. Yeah, oh boy. That is not looking too good. Oh boy, Dota Reborn, why can I not see people's items when I want to? Jesus Christ. Oh, Smurf's gonna... I don't think Smurf is his target. I don't think Smurf's gonna be his target. He wants something else. He wants more. He wants more. He's just scouting for now, but he wants more. Winver's gonna run out, so he's gonna back off a little bit. Yep. Runs off and backs off just in time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
that.
Comes in, I think he's gonna dive. Good shackle! Ravage comes off, Ravage is gonna be able to get killed. Oh my god, what a turn off! Taking out the leader, taking out the Tide Hunter, and taking out the best, and taking out the oh my god, what an excellent turnaround by DD. That's an excellent defensive play. Excellent rotation, well read. Read him like a book. 15,000 goal difference, 2,003 XP change. That kept them in the game, man. That kept them completely in the game. Slark, you have Slark right now trying to see if he can pick off somebody, but I'm not sure if he's gonna go in brave enough to dive. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, he's brave. Oh, he's brave. Oh, he's brave. He's gonna kill that witch doctor. Yep. That witch doctor life, boys. And he's also gonna take out Shenlong, which is a given. Shenlong's gonna snowball out, but goddamn. They also have this guy charging him anyway, so he's coming in now. So if anybody else is there to save him, which is the win ranger, but just probably not gonna have a chance. Yeah, she's gonna let him die at this rate. He gets the bash up, gets the shackle. Yes, he does. A little oomph. That was some serious rage. Wow. Wow, that was surprising.
Money changes hands.
Fighting against the Mario Brothers, that's Captain Pyro. I mean, I wouldn't really risk. I really wouldn't risk it, but at the same time, he thought he had it.
Attack.
He really thought he had it, so I guess that's why he dived in for it. So right now, you can definitely see that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Post
is
stop?
under
Alright, that's old
attack.
school. Yeah, Pyro normally tends to build the old school Wind Ranger, which is just fine, because, to be honest, utility Wind Ranger is far better than building the Ags and all that jazz, to be honest. Like, Post Staff is just a far better positioning tool that she would get than anything else that you could consider right now. Because I know everybody runs the... Yeah, boy, it's perfect. It's a really good item. You can't really go wrong.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Right, so they all this team is now kind of going into passive mode, so they're kind of farming off. By the way, I could see it, it's just that I kind of have to wait for it to kind of register. This is kind of weird. Let's do it again once. It's weird. DotA is love us. DotA is life. Alright, so these guys are...
Double damage.
If I could only do that. DB is smoked up and they're probably trying to go for a kill. Nasu's gonna go top, so I think they're gonna probably move for a top lane kill. Yeah. That's the best option right now. So you have Lena TPing out, which is kinda well, actually that's really strange and awkward TP. Spirit Breaker just farming away, so I guess that's the most logical choice right now. Yep, they're gonna go for Spirit Breaker.
Look at it go.
Problem is that you have to make sure you get the kill. Stun, yep, stun, they get the kill, yep. They went all out for it. That's a gibbon. That was a good pick off. You have Slug right now in Invis, taking out the jungle, trying to pick up anybody. Can't really pick up the Wind Ranger, of
Dire's
course.
top tower is under attack.
Show that recap in detail
Dire's
again.
structures.
So we should have a balanced off game right now in regards to score, going in where NLD's kind of losing their advantage slowly but surely, but the difference in that is slowly picked back up in favor of the DB and them. So I won't lie, it always kind of surprises me that for some reason this method just somehow works. Because sometimes I would imagine it not working, but at the same time it just magically does for how well they play together.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Because at first I really thought that
Dire's
Captain
middle
Average
tower
was
has
exactly the
fallen.
same, but he's really making a difference. Oh, as you mentioned earlier, he is going to go for the Shallow Blade, as you said. He's going to go for the Silver Edge build, as you mentioned earlier, to take on that Kraken Shell and the and Slug's passive. So you're on the bot there, explicit. Actually, Pyro, they're taking up some farm. Once again, though, they're still in a really huge lead, but they're catching up, though, which is a good sign. And NLD, which is right now strongly going in, pretty much moving as they want to, because they're still farming as if it's their map. So I can say the game wants a course, as you can see by the scoreboard and stuff, pretty well. So it's a matter of who's going to dominate the next fight that is going to determine how the tone of the game is going to go forward. Alright, so she's finished her 4 staff. I can't really see what anybody else has. Bugs TPing out somewhere in bot lane. Game pause, my confessor. Give me time to relax. I don't talk too much. I love him 10. Oh wait, oh shit, they're getting camera live. Yeah. I was just paused, so I was gonna chill out for a bit. But now that the game starts back, it's normal. Slack just keep it out of bot lane, and the Nesco guys taking a bit of farm when he has a chance. Has a mech this time, so you can see this time that Buggy intends to survive fights when the AoE starts flying about. That's a good start. Lion is smoked up. Huh? Yeah, he's all alone and they're kind of coming in his direction. He thinks, nah, he's backing up. He gets the idea. I think he got the idea already. Got his item, got his Yasha. He thinks he's gonna back up. Yeah, he got the idea. He got the memo. He got the memo. DB Smurf once again. He's in Viz. Yes, he's in Viz, but I think he has about 10 seconds before it wears off again. We may see a fight here coming up with Slark, of course, coming in from behind, trying to see if he can get a pick off. If not, they're going to go back and farm. Yeah, they're going to go back and farm. So Nasco's taking a little bit of free farm while he has a chance. The rest of the team's going to be farming at their own jungle.
Radiant's top
Basically,
tower
90
has
tower,
been
of course.
denied.
What is going on with this contest? Seriously. Alright, 5-man smoke by DB. They're probably going to try and see him go for a pickup. Ignore the squiggly lines on the screen. DB's of course, Witch Doctor goes on point, which makes logical sense. So Witch Doctor dies first. Boom, blowing his out and everything. They're definitely serious about getting a kill. Yeah, well, if you buy smoke, you have to be.
I'll take that.
Oh boy, they all backed up. They got the memo. Breaker kind of edges out. He edges out. They get him out, but you have Titan that blows us out. Cat does not stun him in time, so they have to pick up the Titan instead. They pick up the Titan instead. Yeah, you have Witch Doctor who's gonna die for sure at this point. Razor getting out with the scratch of its teeth. Spirit Breaker not dying. Cat untouched and unscathed. Pyro dropping down, and Cat going to be jumping onto the leader. Get the stun off. Just trying to run off. They do get her. They get her. Oh boy, she lives just by an oomph. But she's going to come down for that extra crit and be dropped down. So it's a relatively decent trade-off between both teams. Actually, no, it's a good trade-off. A Witch Doctor for 2 players, and everyone gets away from side there. 12k gold difference, 2,327 XP. It's good. That's a good trade. Oh, it failed. Yeah. He thought he was going to get the key. Thing is though, he couldn't really get away because the Dragonite was already in Shadowblade. So all he needed was just directing. But they're gonna charge on the Shenlong right now. Shenlong's gonna drop. I don't know how long he has that charge there. He tries to snowball in, he has to hold it out. Somebody has to help him out. Here he comes. Cat comes into the stage, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna die. And so is Cat. Yeah, it's gonna be a drop. So that's a turnaround for NLD. They made a very aggressive play there. Yeah, so that's 3 guys right there. That's maybe it kind of balances off now in terms of net worth. So yeah, in regards to XP and money, even though Buggy still has a lead in money, the XP kind of wanes off and even for everybody else right now. So they may try and see if they can take that mid tower. Mid tower's on half-life and they're already pushing it. So Razor right now had to back up from the entire Jazz. He had no choice. A little risky there, but I think it will work. Oh boy. Slark is going to be building a Monkey King bar.
Radiant's middle tower has
Both.
fallen.
It's both Solar Crest and Wind Ranger. Oh yeah, with MKB it's not a bad item. It's always a good item to get as a just-in-case measure. Stops like heroes that would usually get a butterfly, just stops them entirely from getting it or even considering it as an option. It destroys that option one time. Even though none of those slots buy butterfly anymore, and in this game butterfly would have been an option. Well, butterfly is an option for slot. Well, what am I talking about? He has an MKB. That situation doesn't matter. MKB is just too good an item to simply pass up. Remember, you're dealing with an item that gives you a mini bash damage of an extra 100 damage plus the 88 that you're getting it from. So it's pretty good. And it's a 55%, it's 35% chance. That's amazing. Okay, they're gonna try and see if we can get a fight going right now. And why I have no idea why I have item click lag. They didn't smoke up, they're gonna man up. They're gonna take out the support. Confessor's gonna come in one by one. Oh god, it's a one by one thing. That Thailand is gonna be coming in late, so it's also gonna be coming in late. They're gonna back up because they don't wanna get hit by him. Yeah, but Cat's gonna go in, let's get mana. Get a 4th mana. Alright, so Pyro's gonna drop. Pyro's dropped for sure. Yeah, so 2 for 1, but the Witch Doctor's also not gonna get anything. Razor has no mana. They're gonna walk away. They're gonna disengage. They have to disengage. But Confessor can get for another one though. That's why they have to do
Dire's
the
top
process.
tower is under attack.
The goal is right now to pick off that
Radiant's bottom tower is under
that Buggy
attack.
Thailander, but they have no choice. They'll back off. Of course, they remember the game that they played last game, so they have to play a very defensive one. They're playing to suit from what they saw from the last game, so it's all they can really do right now. Because the main objective right now is to make sure that the Witch Doctor survives and the Wind Ranger survives to fight. But now that Slark has an MKB, it's gonna be like, whoa, not gonna happen. Even if they get the Solar Crest now, the mischance not really gonna make a difference. All they could really do is like when they drop the Solar Crest on the Slark, is just to drop his DPS. It's just to drop his drop his attack ability. That's just about it. Just to drop him as quickly as possible. That and probably to make sure this guy doesn't match them, the Spirit Breaker. At the end of the day, Soul Crest is just a good item that you can't really pass up. But it's likely that Shenlong may try to consider building a Halberd, which may not be a bad idea, because it doesn't look like Slot's going to be building a BKB game at all. It's not the type of game where he needs one. I could see you looking on the map as well. Oh, that's not bad. Slot farming up mid, doing a relatively good job. Offensive board here by NLD. I would have to give him credit. There was 3 spots over here, here, and here. It's pretty good. And these 2 extra spots as well. So give them credit. That's an amazing board. Right now trying to farm. That's all he could really do right now, and probably finish off his ags. But right now his main concern should be to try and find a way to survive the Slot burst. So I doubt he's gonna build a Ghost Scepter. This is dumb. So you may have to consider probably just having a 4-star as that last option with the Twitch factor. If you can get away from that leap. For Wind Ranger, it just comes down for Wind Ranger just to get away from the leap. If she gets away from the first leap, I think she has a chance. What's a sensual? Heads up, more people need coverage. Once again, Courier coming in for Spirit Breaker. Not sure what he has yet. Lina has an Ag Scepter, and you have Spirit Breaker, who may most likely be going ahead of Talbot to shut down the Razor or the Dragon Knight, which is understandable. But that's only if the Dragon Knight is going to be stopped like that. But once again, I think the NLD is going full-fledged utility spec just to make sure they could shut down DB. So it's kind of strange. What kind of hard to do right now. So they're gonna push the tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That's a given, but they definitely won't be able to really take it off. Then again, towards the board, they can't really go wrong the entire time. So once again, Slaughter with the 13k goal advantage with Razor and Dragonite now surpassing the Lina inverse even after the ages. Even after taking the ages, but it seems that they're gonna fight it, which is gonna be weird. It's gonna be tough because right now Cat's out. I'm not sure how long it has left because I can't pick his character. Thanks Dota 2 Reborn. Thanks Obama. Thanks Rowley. Oh boy, they're gonna go for the flanking push. I'm zooming out because this fight's gonna be huge. Spirit Breaker charges in, goes in onto the Witch Doctor. Snowball comes into play. Only doesn't catch anybody in the snowball. You have Cat dropping one time. Takes out the Spirit Breaker. Wind Ranger's running away. You have 2 characters down, Thailand and Wind Ranger. Slot drops, Lion drops. Oh my god. 5 characters drop. Slot's the only one left. Slot's the only one left. He's dropping as well. Too much damage from Razor. Razor got a very huge shot. Good job. That's a complete wipe. That was an excellent job. I'm surprised they gave that. All the damage focus went entirely onto the Cat, which was really a bad choice considering the fact that he's a tiny carry. But at the end of the day, it's really surprising they turned that fight around because NLD came in with everything. Oh, I'm sorry. NLD came in with everything and they
Dyer's
cleaned that around,
barracks
even
have
after the
fallen.
advantage and everything. They're gonna go for everything right now. They're gonna go for it. And they just turned NLD's joy into a nightmare. Because you could have sworn NLD had the potential to turn that around, but then just...
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Even if DB loses this fight right now, it's still in their favor. But they're not going to risk it, they're going to back off. Yeah, they're going to back off. So right now, you can't go wrong. Fight that they were initiated on, had to react, counter-reacted, won the fight even after Tidehunter, Spiritbreaker, and Clark gets the world of starts on taking out guys.
Is a great conductor.
It was great positioning by the Witch Doctor to choose this location, to be honest, and even for the Spiritbreakers try and bash him into it, to be honest. Now after bashing him into it, you can bash him out of it, so he just ended up getting his ward out for free. So after they dropped the Spiritbreaker, he just got deals as much damage as he can freely. Hastrun in bot lane, you have a huge lead. I mean, Slack right now is still. Oh, you mean this dive? Yeah, they can. Yeah, but this is not going to work in their favor. This is a loss. That's a loss fight to us. Confessor's gonna drop 2 now. 3 damage. That's a throw. That's a throw. That was way too big a risk. That wasn't worth killing all the Wind Ranger. That was a real big throw. They did a lot of damage, but all that damage was just consolidated to the Wind Ranger alone. I mean, Wind Ranger just absorbed all that crap. So this time NLD is right now looking on a very shaky grounds and doing Buggy taking the big advantage this time. Right now we've been going as far as to go try and see if they can make a play right now. Cat going in shadow play, trying to see if they can go for a kill. But with the ward in their base, I don't think that's possible, so they're gonna see them coming for sure. Nice try though from Kiat and a good job from the Tidehunter as well to drop the defensive ward. So no kill, but they'll probably harass it. What's the BKB? Slot buys back. Spiritbreaker stops his charge. Slot TP's back in. Goes walk on the. So he gets he does some appearance on the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's gonna be allowed though. They disengage pretty well. On good cover from the Slack from the Tuskar, sorry, on covering of the area over here. That is amazing. Good play from the Tuskar. Seriously, that hero is just too powerful. I swear to God, you can't go wrong. So now NLD is forced to disengage, farm up again, while NLD got a few hits onto their ranged rats, weakening it a little bit. And since it's a ranged rats does not regenerate, so that damage is there to stay. So they're gonna free farm a little bit. What's their items, bro? I can't see shit. But sorry, no cursing, but yeah. Oh wait, I finally see something. Scotty. Who? Oh, they're gonna smoke up. They're gonna try to see if we can get a pick off here. They're gonna get this pick. They're gonna get this pick for sure. DB Cap's coming in for the stun. Gets it. Power shot. Shot the shot. You don't even need it. He's down. They stun the pyro. Snowball comes down to the this looks like it's over. This is not looking too good right now. This may be it. This may be the game. Rishon spawning in 3 minutes again. That could be the game, guys, because there was no exchange there really and truly in regards to damage. Yeah, this is gonna. They have to call it because it's not looking too good. That means they can get both of these things because neither character on these sides have buyback right now. Buyback status? No. They do not have buyback status. They're gonna take that for free. They may have to call it this way. They may have to call it because they're gonna get both towers. Because they have bot, they have top. They're gonna get this. And they can't defend. I don't really think they can really defend Mega. But we're gonna have a game 5 votes. Yeah, they called it. They called it.
Dyer's middle barracks. Radiant victory.
Oh my God. Tuesday, I wish this was like during the day. Christ, I feel like I'm going back. Huh? Rahul needs a... to their range rocks, weakening it a little bit. And since it's a range rocks does not regenerate. So they're gonna get this pick. They're gonna get this pick for sure. DB Cat's coming in for the stun. Gets it. Power shot the shot. Start. You don't even need it. Down. They stun the pyro. Snowball comes down to the block. This looks like it's over. This is not looking too good right now, man. This may be the game. Prashant spawning in 3 minutes again. That could be the game, guys, because there was no exchange there really actually in regards to damage. Yeah, this is gonna. They have to call it because it's not looking too good. That means they can get both of these things because neither character on these sides have buyback right now. Buyback status, no. They do not have buyback status. They're gonna take that for free. They may have to call it this way. They may have to call it because they're gonna get both towers. Because they have top. They're gonna get this, and they can't defend. I don't really think they can really defend Mega Players. But we're gonna have a game 5 hours. Yeah, they called it.
Dyer's middle barracks. Radiant victory.
Oh my god. Tuesday, I wish this was like during the day. Christ, I feel like oh man. Huh? Raul needs a